In this video, we are doing experiments about food chemistry and testing fats in different foods. Mini donut.
As you can see, when I mixed the water, piece of donut, and Sedan 3, there was red tint floating around.
Hamburger patty.
For the hamburger patty, red stain was floating on top of the water and oil appeared on the side of the plastic bag after mushing it.
Cotton candy. However, for the cotton candy, no red stain was visible and clear water remained. Popcorn.
As for the popcorn, after mixing the components, red Sudan was visible in the water.
Bread.
As for the bread, when mixed together, red tint was also present.
Chicken nugget. Lastly, the chicken nugget mixed with the water and Sedan 3, red stain was also visible in the water. What is a food chemist?
A food chemist is an expert trained in ensuring the safety of the consumers. They use chemical knowledge to develop methods to measure the quantity of food and to detect potential contaminations that are associated with processed food. A food chemist also studies how foods change with certain processing technique and tries to enhance desirable changes.
In your experiments, determine if your foods have unsaturated fats or saturated fats, and explain the benefits and disadvantages of saturated and unsaturated fats.
In our experiment, the mini donut has saturated fat, the hamburger patty has saturated fats, cotton candy has no fats, popcorn has saturated fats, and the bun or bread has saturated fats, and the chicken nugget has saturated fats. Unsaturated fats are beneficial because they help reduce the risk of high blood cholesterol levels, but the disadvantage is they go rancid or oxidize very quickly. However, saturated fats are considered the bad type of fats. Too much intake can cause heart disease, high cholesterol, or even cancer. Though they have equal benefits, they provide vitamin A, D, and E, as well as being resistant to rancidity that may increase the risk of cancer.
Which food has the highest melting point? Why do you think longer fatty acid chains have higher melting points?
The burger patty has the highest melting point since it has the greatest amount of saturated fats. Saturated fats are known to be resistant in high heat and acidity. Longer fatty acids have higher melting points because the composition of the molecules are much more stable than the unsaturated fats.
What are the benefits and disadvantages of long fatty acids in foods?
The long fatty acids are providers of nutrients that supply energy to the body and are essential for certain body functions like producing particular hormones. Though the disadvantage is that it can lead to chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease and asthma.
This is a fat molecule. One molecule of C10H1802 would equal 1.7 times 10 to the power of negative 24 moles of C10H18O2. 1 gram of C10H18O2 would equal to 3.5 times 10 to the power of 21 molecules of C10H18O2. Did any item that you tested surprise you? If so, why?
No, no food surprised us since we knew that they would have fats and no fats.